Okay, so let's try this again. Is this working any better? I don't know. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, it's working. Oh, great, 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 great. Okay. Okay, so I just unplugged and replugged in the mic. So that was strange. Anyway, I was just saying hello to everyone, and how is everyone doing? What happened to Gudea's voice? Top 5 reasons Gudea turned into a mouse. Okay. So this is the Renaissance campaign for Chivalry 2, and what I was saying is, I know most people voted for Total War Rome Remastered Total Conquest mod stream with the beta patch, but unfortunately, I'm still having some performance issues with my computer when streaming Total War Rome Remastered. You know, as everyone knows, my computer is not the greatest one. I'm looking to maybe replace it either in the next 12 months or so. And yeah, it's a budget laptop from 2017, a budget gaming laptop. So it has NVIDIA GTX 1050 and 7th gen 4-core i5 HQ processor, 45 watts. So it's actually okay, but like for modern games and streaming modern games at the same time, it's like the bare minimum, and sometimes it just doesn't work that well. So like modern budget gaming laptops like the HP Victus 16-inch, for example, that has the at least the NVIDIA 3050 and costs about 800-900 bucks. Those are way stronger than this one. They're already way better than even 2019-2020 budget gaming solutions. So yeah, I'm looking to replace this laptop at some point in the next 12 months once it's possible to do so. And it'll help the channel. It'll help me edit faster. It'll help me record better videos. It'll allow me to record in 1080p 60 FPS. Yeah, you know, that's the thing about gaming laptops right now, is that, you know, at least they're available, unlike the desktop card. Since I have to travel a lot, I can't really build a desktop. It's not portable enough. So anyway, here is the Renaissance campaign for Chivalry 2, the Sicilian Vespers. Now, this campaign, unfortunately, remained in a sort of beta state. It's complete. There's no real problem with it. It's just some of the logos, some of the 2D art, some of the descriptions are not fully done. But it's fairly complete. So you've got a host of interesting starting positions here. Now, I would say some of the most interesting ones are the Byzantine start position. The Byzantines are pretty weak at the start, and the Ottomans are very strong. So that's not good. You also have the Kingdom of Georgia, which is not present in the other eras. So you have the Kingdom of Armenia in the other eras, and the Principality of Armenia in the early era campaign, and Kingdom in the other campaigns. But since it fell in 1375, you have Kingdom of Georgia replacing it for the 1401 AD start date. Instead of Bulgaria, you have the Principality of Valakia here in the Balkans, in the North Balkans. Tough start. You also have Serbia, Kingdom of Serbia. You also have the Kingdom of Cyprus, everyone's favorite faction for me to play as. So this is an even tougher start position than the late era start position, but for the Kingdom of Cyprus. But it's hilarious. It's a fun campaign, I have to say. You have to really figure out what the hell you want to do. Another interesting start position is the Principality of Akaya, which is, you could say, it's the remnant of that Fourth Crusade, you know, the Crusader states in Greece and Thrace that were left over. This is like the rump state of that. That is a tough start. Catholic faction surrounded by Orthodox provinces and the strong Ottomans looming to the north. Additionally, other interesting starts, you have Kingdom of Aragon, a bit of a stronger position than it usually has. You have the Kingdom of Sicily in a tough spot here. And you also have the Kingdom of Naples, which is a very interesting start position. You have Corfu, you have southern Italy, and you also have Marseille in southern France. So those are the interesting start positions, I would say. You also have Genoa controlling Kaffa and Lesbos. The other French type flag, this is the Angevin coat of arms. So this is the Kingdom of Naples in this start date. So this faction is the Kingdom of Burgundy in the Dark Age start date. It is the Principality of, or the County of Anjou in the early and high eras, and it is the Kingdom of Naples, the Angevin. So it follows the Angevin dynasty throughout the ages. So now you're the Kingdom of Naples. I travel a lot, work-related. Well, right now, I am live streaming from the Kingdom of Armenia. And I just have to travel a lot. It's just something I have to do. The little state south of France. Oh, yeah. So that's part of the Angevin Kingdom of Naples here. Marseille. Here we go again, says pick an Italian faction. Luli says hello. I say hello too. Hello. Wallachia would be interesting as well. You know what? Let me get a poll started here. Oh, actually, I'm not signed in, so I can't do a poll, but choose from these factions. Georgia, Wallachia, Naples, Akaya, Cyprus. Serbia. Okay, let's add Serbia. Oh, so just in case you haven't seen my post about it, King Gudea is a new channel I've started. So I used to have a channel a while back, many years ago, and I would talk about random stuff. It was technology, some Total War, some Civilization. I talked about Empire mods, things like that. And I've resurrected that channel. I've renamed it King Gudea, and I've started making videos about other topics. So I've got a video about the top 5 Game Boy Advance games, and I've got a retrospective review of Paper Mario 64. So if you're interested in me talking about other topics, there you go. Check out the King Gudea channel. I'm seeing a lot of Wallachia. I'm seeing a lot of Cyprus. Wow, it's looking about even for Cyprus and Wallachia. 1, 2, 3 for Wallachia here. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Cyprus. 2 for Georgia. 1 for Naples. 4 for Wallachia. 5 for Wallachia. Okay, it's looking like people want to see Wallachia. Okay. You know what? Oh, another one for Cyprus. Oh, another one for Cyprus. Oh my goodness, I think it's tied here between Cyprus and Wallachia. You know, since I did Cyprus and I basically tortured myself the past couple of streams, I think I'm going to go for Wallachia. I have a feeling this might be a super tough campaign. So if I fail, I'll go for Cyprus. Let's do this, Wallachia. Okay, let's do this. So we've got two cities here. Hello QS, good to see you. What are the units like in the Renaissance campaign? Says Premier Cherdenko. It's late medieval 2. Yeah, I'd say it's late medieval 2. Okay, let me turn off the advisor because it's driving me insane. Okay. Okay. So we start out with a tough start position. So we've got the Ottomans to our south, and they actually have a good number of forces here in the Balkans and Thrace. And of course they have their economic base here in Asia Minor. So they are quite strong. We've also got the Hungarians to our north, and they should not be underestimated either.
An honor, my lord.
So we do have an avenue of expansion to the northeast, in Moldova. And then we could actually, you know, push kind of against the Golden Horde there as well, even though they are quite strong too. Hello KK, good to see you.
How may I serve?
So let's start to convert our provinces to Orthodox. Seems like there's a lot of papists around. Okay, I'm playing an Orthodox faction, so I am role-playing as an anti-papist. So I don't really have too many armies here.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Oh, my faction heir is Vlad Dracula. Well, that's nice. So the leader, our leader is Voivod Mircea Cel Batran. Oh, Mircea. Everyone should read The History of Religions by Mircea Eliade. Very interesting book. Mircea Eliade. I'm probably not pronouncing this very well, but I am not a Slavic languages expert. Okay. So yeah, Vlad Dracula is my faction heir. So it's time to get really angry here. So we've got to build up our kingdom. We've got nothing. We've got basically nothing. So, you know, let's go for... I could get Spear Militia with Town Hall. Spear Militia is not great, but at least it's better than the levies, which don't get the bonus versus cavalry. But I also need land clearance. I've got to improve my economy just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the land clearance. Toll road would be nice in our capital here. Okay, at least I have a bunch of units I can recruit in Targovist. So these guys, the Rustici, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Because they have pretty high attack, pretty low defense, so they are weak. pretty weak compared to on defense. Oh, sorry, yeah, not a Slavic language. My mistake. They're weak to arrows here. Hello, Heath Dion, good to see you. So you know what? Oh, I do have access to cheap horse archers, so that's nice, and cheap cavalry militia. Yeah, these archers are pretty bad. So you know what? I think I'll go for the horse archers, cavalry militia. I need more cavalry here. The Rustici. And some... Should I get boyars? Or the heavy... Or the Byzantine style medium cavalry. Or the Jupans. These guys look pretty good. You know what? I think I'll go for these guys. They're slightly cheaper. And I could use a good cavalry unit. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's get Vlad out there in the field.
My lord. Orders, my king. We move onward tomorrow.
Let's lower the tax rate here. And... what other troops do I have? Okay, so Vlad has got a good number of troops. I think I can build up some more forces and move against Moldova here. But let's see.
Yes.
Oh, Lucas says, show the family tree. Okay. Take Baia, and I'll receive 2,500 florins. That's nice. Family tree, family tree. Yeah, here's Vlad. Here's our voivode. Vlad's sister, Irina. Yep. Okay, so I've got a good number of troops in Targovis now.
Move out.
So let's get these troops together.
Of course. Forming one force.
Okay, so you know, I think this might be a good enough force
Marching
to
battle
take
with
Moldova.
pride, Lord. We go no further this day, my lord.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it'll be good enough. Okay, so Archer Town Militia definitely better than the Levy Archers, that's for sure. So, you know, let's... it would also be good if I got some more cavalry. These guys look pretty good. But, you know, I think I'll go for the Byzantine style, the medium cavalry. And this Vlach javelin infantry is also not bad, but I think I need more archers. So that's what I'll do here.
Yes,
And Vlad will go after Moldova. Sorry, Moldova.
I bring word from my people, noble one.
Trade rights with Hungarians? I'm down.
Many thanks.
Another course of wisdom to share?
I have no
Okay,
heart.
very good. Will you give me map information?
Suggestions?
No.
Goodbye. I look forward to our next meeting.
Okay, so the Hungarians are trading with us, so that's very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, we have some nice cavalry.
men, march. Yes, lord.
So let's join Vlad, and we will besiege Baya. Now, Baya actually looks somewhat well defended. So, but my advantage here is going to be that they will sally out of the city and I will surround them and I'll have the flanking bonuses and things like that. So, I'm not super concerned. Now, Targovist is a large city, but Timisoara is just a large town. So I'd like to... I wish this would grow at a quick rate. Would be nice. So you know what? I think I'll go for grain exchange.
God's servant. As you wish.
So it seems like the Ottomans don't have an army up in the north of Bulgaria here. Okay, so in Targovist I should construct not an Orthodox church. I should probably go for communal farming or toll roads to improve the tax income. So I think I'll go for, you know what, I'll go for leather tanner. No, not leather tanner. I'll go for communal farming. I'll purchase that. And I'll send this Vlach infantry to Vlad as well.
We go no further this day.
I need some more troops, so you know what, I'll go for some more town militia and some crossbow militia. And you know, let's do the Vlach javelin infantry and some spear militia. Just in case the Ottomans attack, I need more troops defending our cities. So let's end the turn here. Yes, Vlad's father is still here. Plushovi says, Gudea, are you going to try halting the Ottoman advance? Of course. That's my goal for every campaign.
Your Majesty.
Okay, so here's my princess. You know, I'll send her to the Byzantines. Perhaps I can get a trade agreement with them. Hopefully they don't collapse.
Yes.
Okay, Vlad, besiege Baya.
With pride, Lord. Yes, surrounding and orders, my king.
Okay, very good. So I think Vlad's army is pretty nice here. I think we'll be able to handle them.
My lord.
Okay, I'm gonna send these Vlachs to Timisoara. And here's Vlad's father. Okay, so let's end the turn here. Yes, Chivalry 2, Premier Cherdenko says kind of cool how all the names are in different languages. Yes, definitely. Chivalry 2 has the Europa Barbarorum type method where everything is in the native language, and I like that. I like that. But not everything is in the native language. So when oh, the Ottomans just rolled up.
Do not bother me, infidel. It is not wise.
So when that faction does not, when the language is not in a script that is Latin, usually the faction name is in Latin instead, but not always. So Kingdom of Georgia is Sakartvelos Samevo, right? But Kingdom of Armenia is in Latin, Regnum Armeniae, but in the Dark Age it's Metzhaik when it's in the Caucasus. So the naming scheme in Chivalry 2 is not exactly the most consistent.
Yes, of course.
An honor, my lord.
Okay, so Constantinople is getting besieged.
Is there something I can do for you, noble? I see no. You have further.
How about an alliance?
It seems another.
Okay, map information?
We shall listen.
Nope.
Course. It would seem you are very
Okay.
reasonable. Farewell.
Sounds good. So I guess I'll go to Akaya next, or
Pleasure. Continue
Naples,
tomorrow.
perhaps, if Naples takes Dyrrhachium, which they seem to like to do. Okay, Irina is a delicate diplomat. That's nice.
How may I serve?
Now, the Ottomans, their army is getting dangerously close to me. I hope they don't attack.
What you think of my ways, infidel?
But there is a pretty heavy garrison in Moldova. And I really want to take it. So let's see what the Ottomans do. Perhaps they'll retreat. Hello, Igor. Good to see you. I am well. How are you? Hello, Jesse D. It's good to see you again. Try calling a crusade against the Turks. I'm Orthodox. Or this Valakia is Orthodox, not Catholic. Okay. So we've got communal farming done in Targovist. Okay. That's good. So at least our money goes slightly up there. So our deficit is not so bad, actually. Now I'll raise the tax rate slightly. I know everyone loves raising the tax rates. I don't like doing that. I'm kind of a role player. I don't like having high tax rates.
I only answer to my master.
Okay, so we've got a Golden Horde army close to us here. That's not good. They look like good... Oh, these are good troops.
I only answer to my master.
Yeah, high quality Golden Horde troops.
God's servant.
Hopefully nothing bad happens. But in any case... It seems like the Ottomans pulled back, which is good. I mean, they're at war with the Byzantines, so hopefully they concentrate on them while I build up. Okay. Put a watchtower on the southern border.
Serve, my lord.
Okay. I don't have enough money.
Yes.
Okay. So who's at war right now? We're allied to Hungary, which is at war with the Holy Roman Empire. We're allied to the Byzantines, who are at war with the Ottomans. Who else is around? The Ottomans are only at war with the Byzantines. The Mamluks are at peace with everyone. The Kalmar Union is at war with the Holy Roman Empire. Portugal is allied to Castile-and-Leon. Poland is fighting with the Principality of Moscow. And it seems like the Timurids are not at war with anyone. Aragon is fighting France. Kingdom of Naples is fighting Sicily. Georgia is at peace with everyone. Serbia is at peace. Cyprus is fighting with Venice. And Akaya is not doing anything. Okay. Hello, Igor Che81. Good to see you. Igor says, Gudea, will you continue the Byzantine campaign on Tsardom's total war? I think it's been updated since I did that campaign, so I'll probably I want to take another look at Tsardoms again. I'll make more videos about it. Okay, Sermon. He's loyal beyond question. I like that. Oh, Dyrrachium is garrisoned quite strongly now. Perhaps the Neapolitan attack on Dyrrachium failed.
How may I serve?
Okay. So just one more turn before Moldova sallies out. They'll definitely sally out, I'm sure. Hello, Robert. Robert says, Salut, Gudea. As a Romanian, I'm really happy to see you play Valakia. I'm glad you're glad. Thank you. It's a fun faction to play, that's for sure. Okay. So, we are Vlad Dracula, and we're going to be fighting Captain Mikhail. Let's take him down.
Now, let the battle begin. Units, await my order.
Okay. Oh gosh, it's a snowstorm. But let's show off some of the Valakian units. So you've got Boyeri, you know, noble cavalry. Looking good. You've got the guards of the prince. Looking good. Who else do we have? We have Tartar horse archers. And what else do we have? We have the Byzantine style, the medium cavalry. The Stratiotai. We've got some cavalry militia. We've got some Jupans. And we've got our infantry here. Our infantry is a bit weak in this army. But what can you do? So let's set up our troops. Let's set up our cavalry on the flanks. Okay, let's get the horse archers to move forward quickly and start harassing our opponent. So let's set up our other cavalry on the left. And I'm going to protect my general because they always die. And I'm getting annoyed with that already. Igor says, Gudea, did you ever play medieval 1212 AD mod for Total War Attila? The Latin Empire is a very interesting faction to play as, very challenging. I have played it, and I will make videos about it. It's just the city, the fact that the cities are not geographically in the right location, it bothers me. It just bothers me. And I know there's nothing they can do, at least for the moment. But it just bothers me. And there are, you know, other minor issues with it that bother me. Okay, so we've got these Moldovan forces here running around with their Balkan archers. Hello, John Adams. Good to see you. Everyone's favorite president. Okay, so they are streaming down. It's hard to see them. Okay, so let's charge them with our Byzantine-style medium cav. They also have mercenary cavalry, or mercenary spearmen, but they are not bracing. Was that charge good? It seems like it was pretty good. Okay, their levies got really pounded there. Oh, that's not good. Move back, boyars, please. Let's charge a bit more here. Okay, our Byzantine cav was very effective there. I hate battles where you can't see anything. Move back, move back. If their dismounted boyars want to just keep charging into the snowstorm, they can be my guest. Okay, we got those guys. Who's left here? Where's the enemy? I'm extremely confused. Oh, they went to chase after the horse archers. That makes sense. So you know what? Let's get our boyars out of here. They're bothering me with this infantry really badly. It's extremely annoying. I know I'm not managing this very well, but I can't see anything. Oh, that's not good. But it's okay, I have some extra cav. The pathfinding seems to be somewhat broken. Can we get into the city? Yeah, pathfinding is absolutely broken here. Okay, let's take the square, if that will end this torture. Okay, let's try to flank these guys. Do I have any extra troops here? I do. I have cav militia. Okay, seems like the fog has cleared up a bit. Wait a minute. I told these guys to take the square. But the pathfinding is broken. Please move. Okay. Okay, okay, now where's the enemy? Okay, there they are. Okay, form up. Infantry. Support the cav here. We've got the Jupans as well. Is YouTube a better streaming platform than Twitch? I don't have too much experience with Twitch, but it's fun. I mean, I have less followers on Twitch. You can find a link to my Twitch on in the channel page. I stream mostly non-Total War stuff there. I haven't streamed in a little while, but I'd like to. The problem is there's less people there. There's not much of a Total War presence there. Okay, Cav Militia, charge, guards, charge. Oh my goodness. They're coming from behind. And pathfinding in this battle has been absolutely atrocious. You mean the combat in Rome 2 compared to Rome Remastered? Combat is definitely great in Rome 1 and Rome Remastered as well. It's the same engine, they haven't changed the combat at all. So they have preserved that feel. Which is one of the best aspects of the remaster, of course. Oh my goodness, look at this pathfinding. It's a disaster. It's just a disaster. Absolute disaster.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Cavalry in Rome 2. I feel like charges are better in Attila than Rome 2. Like Rome 2, it has kind of that... You know, like in Shogun, you have this sort of tramply kind of charge. And I like it. I like the feel of that charge. But, so there should be an enemy... Wow, this battle's pathfinding has just been a disaster. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on at all. So these guys are supposed to be routing. Medieval 2 Remastered, anyone? Did I just lose a horseman? Or was that their horseman? No, that was their horseman. Let's end this battle. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Rome 1 and Rome Remastered have that great feel, that impact, even better than Medieval 2.
The enemy lies defeated. We are victors. Strength,
Okay, so let's
and victory.
just a light sacking. French princess comes of age. Oh, we've got money. That's very nice.
I only answer to my master.
Okay, so I hope that the Mongols leave our territory. That would certainly be nice.
God's servant.
Now, I think what I would like to do is
My lord. Yes.
build up my army again.
Orders, my king. My lord.
And move against the Ottomans, because the Ottomans are, of course, attacking the Byzantines here.
How may I say?
I'd like to see what's going on in Constantinople. I should definitely have made a diplomat. Oh, I can't make a diplomat. Okay. Anyway. Okay, I'll increase taxes a bit. Okay, so now I have to think about what territory I can take next. I don't have a navy, but now that I have Baya, I can at least think about getting a navy eventually. It seems like I can't make a port right now in Baya. I think I have to upgrade the castle. I probably shouldn't have sacked it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, Robert. So this mod, it's not as detailed as Tsardom's for like the Balkans or anything, but it's the most detailed Balkans I've seen in any grand campaign style mod that includes, you know, everything from Iraq to Scotland, or Mesopotamia to Scotland. So that's why I like this mod so much. I like the big scale. Okay, La Hustaya says, yeah, but the biggest problem with Med 2 would be that it would be much worse than Med 2. What does that mean? I'm confused. Maybe I missed something in the chat. Okay. So let's get our forces together here.
Orders, my king.
Our forces that are not irreparably damaged.
My lord.
Okay, I'm actually making pretty good profit now, so you know what? It might be best to just sit back for a minute, make money, build up my economy just a little bit. Yeah, build up the economy just a little bit more. And then get a navy, start campaigning. Start figuring out where I can gain territory. Okay. Hello, Lucian. Good to see you. Catalyst says, I think if Troy's new DLC does well, Medieval 3 is going to have a fairy tale mode with dragons and stuff. I don't know how that would work. Yeah, Constantinople is in serious trouble.
Said, the Sultan does not mind you, infidel.
If I could get some troops down there, I could help them protect it. Because, oh, they don't have any garrison. That's really not good. I don't know if I could help them protect it. Nope, I'm not making money. I've got to do something.
Yes. Orders, my king. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, sitting tight is not going to help me out here.
Making camp here, lord. We go no further this day, my lord. If there was...
If I can bring Maleficent into battle, it'll be worth it. What is Maleficent? I don't think a Medieval 3 would have a fantasy mode. I don't think so. Like, you know, if they did like an Arthur campaign, oh, the Ottomans lifted the siege. Interesting. Interesting.
Forward!
Very interesting.
An honor to serve.
I'm going to send
An honor to serve, my lord.
my prince here to help Vlad. So now I have a decent half stack at least. So you know what? I'll give him
Yes.
some more axemen.
Move out. Forming one force.
Okay. over 50 people watching now. Thanks, everyone. Robert says you should try the Italian Wars and 1648 someday. Yeah, you know, I had it installed on my previous setup, and I never got around to it. That's one I definitely have to go for. Catalyst says, like, Troy right now is a pseudo-historical. They're adding mythological stuff due to the popularity of Warhammer, so maybe they're going to try medieval Europe with dragons and questing knights. I don't think that it just wouldn't work. I don't think it would work. I don't think they would do that. I don't think it makes business sense either.
As you wish.
Like with Troy, at least it kind of makes sense to do that. And you know what? Troy did have that sort of problem where battles had issues with being interesting because, you know, the hero battles, you have the heroes, but then you don't have the other mythological elements. There was something missing there, right? I don't like the hero mechanics at all. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't think they're strategic. I just don't like them. I like the other aspects of Troy. I like the campaign map. I think it looks great. I think it's the best campaign map they've ever made. It looks amazing. If they could make a Medieval 3 with a campaign map that looks like that, it looks so much nicer than, for example, the Rome 2 or Attila maps. So much better.
Yes, Lord.
There's a lot of potential, but they, you know, they just have to do it right. Okay, so Constantinople is still around. Oh, the Byzantines are besieging Adrianople. Interesting. Not with the best army, but at least they're doing something. So you know what? I'm going to go after Tarnovo.
Men, march.
Let's do this.
Confronting the enemy. Besieging settlement.
Let's besiege Tarnovo. And then maybe we can go after Skopje. And the Byzantines can take Adrianople. And then I could go for Dyrrhachium. But they're under siege, probably by Naples. Okay. Lucas says, you like Aristea for Rome Total War? I like it, but it's just very... I think it pushes the engine a little bit too far. It's just not stable. The hero mechanics in Aristea, it just doesn't look good. The mod looks great. I really like the campaign map. It's actually similar to Total War Troy. I really like the campaign map in Aristea. I don't think the battles quite work. And it's unstable, unfortunately. And I mean, Troy Total War performs better than Aristea. And that's saying something.
On my way.
Okay.
Reaching until morning, my lord.
So Tarnovo doesn't get a garrison. And that, you know, I actually like that. Okay.
Yes.
I think I'll maintain the siege. Luli says, I like the Call of Warhammer Medieval 2 mod better. Luli says, Warhammer Total War wasn't popular because of the fantasy elements. It was popular because of Warhammer. I agree. Like, because I don't know anything about Warhammer, you know, I look at it and I'm just not interested. It's not interesting to me. And they're like, oh, there's dragons in the battles and whatever, but like, if I want to fight dragons, I'll play Skyrim.
God's servant.
I just don't care. Okay. Now... Okay, let's end the turn here. Okay, a gift from the council. That's nice. That's nice of you. Jihad called against Mecca. Okay. So they're ignoring us. That's good. Okay. Targovist is not growing, unfortunately. Okay. Let's keep going. I'd like to see what happens here. So the Byzantine Empire seems to be doing okay, actually. And you know what? If they don't take Adrianople, then I will. Ever thought of streaming the Elder Scrolls mod for Medieval 2? Here's the thing. I've played some Skyrim. I've never beaten it or anything. But I don't know much about Elder Scrolls, so I'll be a little overwhelmed by that. Like Lord of the Rings, I know about Lord of the Rings, right? So I can play a Lord of the Rings mod like 4th Age. That's why 4th Age is my favorite Lord of the Rings mod, and I have a play or something in Targovist, which is not good.
How may I serve?
But Jeremy says, sucks that I'm a bigger fan of Western medieval and antiquity. Why? I know, on the channel I talk a lot about, you know, Eastern Europe or the Near East, Asia Minor. And that's because I think there are a lot of other channels that talk about the Western factions, and my specialty is in the history of the Mesopotamia, actually. So, yeah, that's why on the channel I like talking about the Near East. Oh, Louis says, did the Byzantines take Adrianople? I don't think they did. So a lot of people talk about diversity in the factions in Warhammer, but like there's like a frog guy and then some other frog guy and a guy that looks like an iguana. Like, I don't know. And, oh, and the guy that looks like, you know, the Gungan King from Phantom Menace. I'd play as that guy. Boss Nass. Catalyst says, so I started a Macedon Rome 2 game. Rome warned me and I fully annexed them. Now I found myself replacing Rome by conquering Carthage, Gaul, Spain. Good. Sounds like a fun campaign. Crusade called against Tunis. Why against Tunis? Oh. Again. Thanks, Pope. Ah, heretic.
Once I convert you, you'll thank me.
Lucas says, you hopeful for the Wayne Riders launcher, Gudea? Yeah, I think so. I mean, It would be nice if they made 4th Age for the remaster, because unfortunately 4th Age for regular Rome Total War is unstable for me due to the engine. I'm excited to see versions for the remaster. I'd be happy with that. Okay. Blockade Adana? That's so far. And I'll receive some of the best units. I don't even have a ship. I don't have one ship. Okay, we've got a Genoese army nearby, probably headed towards their colony here in Crimea. I wish the Golden Horde just collapsed. That would be nice.
The enemy lies defeated. We are victors. Strength, honor, and victory.
Oh, Jeremy says, oh no man, I was just kind of talking to myself about Total War. I enjoy the fact that you cover aspects of the... Oh, yeah, totally. It's hard to follow the chat when I'm doing this. Oh, a little sack here, and my economy is going to be good again. Okay, so it seems like the Byzantines kept Constantinople and Thessaloniki. Slavi Otnish. Okay. So you know what? Can I go for Skopje here? I'll leave Sermon and I'll take Slavi. And let's go after Skopje.
Yes, Lord. Confronting the enemy.
There's a big Ottoman army in Adrianople. I think they were fighting with the Byzantine army. So, uh-oh.
Your corpse will be thrown to the dogs.
Uh-oh. We're in some trouble now. But you know what? Vlad knows what he's doing.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Maybe I'll retreat. Maybe I can retreat and I'll be okay. That's not good. Someone says, "What? How about a Three Kingdoms treatment for Medieval 3? A strict historical campaign and a separate fantasy campaign?" No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Retreat. No, leave me alone.
We must retreat.
Oh, no.
Further this day, my lord.
No, leave me alone. But here we go, Vlad Dracula.
Do not break them. Today,
Let's do
break
this.
the enemy.
My lord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
This is not good. Okay. I have some horse archers. I can at least distract a lot of them that way. You know what? If I deploy up this hill and charge down, I think that would be interesting. Okay. And then infantry. And I'll keep the horse archers here for harassment purposes. And I'll charge down the hill. I'll have the height advantage. Let's get this party started. Now, here's the thing. They have a lot of archers. So they're going to be weak in melee. But they're going to have a lot of, you know, archers. Missile units. Okay, so it seems like the Ottomans are retreating. I mean, if they do, that's fine. They're attacking. So, it's up to them. Jeremy says, do you hear the ghost baby in the fog? What do you mean? Let's speed this up. I wonder if they're retreating. Or are they just reforming? Either way, it's confusing. Kevin says, I guess they're trying to get to higher ground. I guess, but now they're all just retreating. I think they saw my hill and they're retreating. Oh, it was background noise? Form a phalanx? I don't have any spear infantry. Okay, so the Ottomans are not doing anything. I think maybe they don't want to attack me because I have the higher ground. It's over, Anakin. So, anything you guys want to talk about while we wait for this? Yep, the Ottomans just waiting there. Hey, look, if you're not going to attack, just retreat. Yeah, I have battle time limit. I can never play these older games, especially without battle time limit, exactly because of situations like this. Catalyst says, like the annoying start of Rome 1, where Roman factions don't get spear units except for Triarii. Yeah. Jeremy says, do you plan on doing any Shogun 2 campaigns? You know what? I've been thinking about covering total FOTS, but actually, on the Steam account I'm using now, I actually do not have Fall of the Samurai. So that's why I haven't recorded any FOTS stuff recently. Oh, Heath Dion, thank you for your support. Heath Dion says, join the Eastern Infantry or Cataphract Guard today. So in the description, there is a link to become a channel member and support the channel by becoming an Eastern Infantry or a Cataphract. And that way you can help me continue the channel, keep it up. And all your support is greatly appreciated, Heath Dion, of course. Cataphract member of the channel. Highly appreciate his support. And of course, you get access to our members hot seat channel in the Discord. So you could play a hot seat campaign with me. We are currently doing a hot seat campaign in Vanilla Beyond, and I have to say it's it's kind of over already, but we're going to fight to the bitter end. So thank you again, Heath Dion, for the super chat. All the support of everyone really helps the channel out, helps keep it going. It'll help, I'll put all of that towards upgrading my system, getting a new system, perhaps HP Victus. New budget gaming laptop with NVIDIA 3050 graphics. Did you see the Legend of Tomyris film? It's available on YouTube for free. Kind of weird that it's played by Turkic actors and actresses, though. So when you say Turkic, Turkic is a more broad term than Turkish, right? So Turkic refers to anyone who is Turkic, like Central Asia, also Turkey. But Turkish refers to people in Turkey. So, what film is that? I don't know. You know, I'm going to wait for the time limit to get really close to the end. And then I'll move forward. I'll see if I can activate the AI here. So, Chivalry 2 actually utilizes the XAI campaign AI. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But it's not quite as good as, for example, the stainless steel battle AI, which is better. And campaign AI. Europa Barbarorum battle AI is also quite good. So what's everyone's favorite Total War soundtrack? Like, personally, for me, I think the best ones are original medieval. I think that's still my favorite one. I also really like original Rome, Napoleon, Shogun 2. I think those are my favorites. So let's go with Medieval 2, Medieval 1. My favorite Total War soundtrack. My second favorite, Shogun 2. My third favorite, Napoleon. Scania says, are relations improving between Armenia and Azerbaijan? No. Okay, I've activated the AI. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to lose troops for no reason. Let's pull back quickly. Do a kind of Parthian shot here. Is there a mod that removes the annoying thing the AI does when it chases your cavalry with infantry? Not really. Scania likes the Rome 2 soundtrack. I like the Rome 2 soundtrack as well. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. It reminds me a lot of those 1950s, 1960s sort of epic historical films. Like The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire with Alec Guinness as which emperor was he playing? Marcus Aurelius, I think. Yeah, the Troy soundtrack is good too. Catalyst says Troy is underrated. Yeah, the Troy soundtrack is good too. Both Khan says Middle Eastern Total War Medieval 2 tracks are awesome. Definitely agree. Those tracks are really good. The tracks in Medieval 2 I don't like are the campaign map tracks. I think the campaign map tracks are just kind of lame in Medieval 2. Alex says, Empire Napoleon, I feel like needed some classical music on the campaign map. And that's exactly why I like Napoleon, because there is more classical music on the campaign map. Empire, I don't like the campaign map tracks. But the battle tracks are pretty good in Empire. But Napoleon is a real good soundtrack. Really, really, really well done. Heath says, has anyone played the Seleucids in EB2, currently attempting a campaign and wouldn't mind some advice? Okay.
Yet we prevailed.
So I haven't played as the Seleucids. I don't like starting out as a huge empire, but it's probably a campaign I should do because it's so interesting. Okay, so we did pretty well. We waited them out. They should have just retreated. But, you know, I think we could have pulled that one out. I mean, their archers would have done some heavy damage. But I think we could have pulled that one out. Okay, so we are in Tarnovo here. And I think we should wait here. I wish it would be nice if the Byzantines attacked Adrianople, distracted their army, and then I could move in there. But I can't. But let's see what happens next turn.
God's servant. Of course, my lord. As you wish.
Okay, so I'm going to use my bishop as a spy here, since I don't have a spy. Let's end the turn here. Bob Khan says, what would you like more, Medieval 3 or Empire 2? If they were to make it right now, I think they could do a better job with Empire 2. I think Empire 2 could be incredible. Because Empire 1 could have been incredible. But I just think they were a little too ambitious and they didn't have the tech to pull it off. And when they screwed up the AI, that really hurt Empire 1. But I think now, with all the systems they have in place and the improved engine, I think Empire 2 could be massive.
An honor to serve.
Could be really interesting. Oh, the film about the Saka Quintomirus. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Oh, that could be very interesting. Is that on YouTube? I have to check it out.
I have something for your attention.
Gudea, have you seen Rise of Empires Ottoman series on Netflix? Kinda interesting, though a Turkish series, it doesn't demonize the Byzantines. I have not seen it.
I could not be happier with your decision. Thank you. Your time was most valuable. I thank you.
Okay. You pray every day that Empire 2 is the next big total war. I think, you know, if they did it well, it could be really great. And with the tech they have now, seems like my economy has stabilized, which is good. It would be nice if the Serbs attacked the Ottomans as well. I think they could really... If they take out that army, then I could take out the rest of the Ottomans in Thrace.
How may I serve?
Okay. So yeah, Serbia has not taken Ragusa, and it seems like nobody has been able to take Dyrrhachium just yet. Venice still controls Athens, and the Principality of Akaya is just sitting there right now. Yeah, Alex says Empire 2 I would love to see with more of an economic focus. I like how they introduced economic warfare via trade routes and village raiding, but it just doesn't go far enough. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. If they expand on that concept and do it better, more in depth, and the trade routes especially, I think were done not well enough. If they do the trade routes really well, if they include places like Brazil, make Portugal playable, increase the number of provinces, increase the scale of the map, make it bigger, which they definitely can do, make it massive. I think, make a playable Persian Empire. I think that would be incredible. Massive. I would cover the heck out of that. I don't think Total War needs to have paradox-level diplomacy, diplomatic options. I just think they have to make the options that are already in Total War work better, right? The protectorate options, the surrender, the ceasefire options, more detailed. Make the AI actually utilize these options, right? Right now, I think a lot of the systems we need are in the game, but the AI doesn't use them effectively enough. Okay. So yeah, this Selim is really bothering me. There's nothing I can do. I just have to wait. Hidden regions like China in Empire, that would be amazing if they added China as like another region with trade routes and circles of influence like that. That would be great. Okay. Everyone, celebrate because I'm out of my deficit. Would be nice to play as Qing China or fight against Qing China. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That would be awesome. I mean, Qing Empire, that's an empire. That fits right in with Empire Total War. Make a playable Persian Empire, playable Chinese Empire, Qing Empire. Awesome ideas. Okay. We are out of a deficit. If you'd like to help me get out of my real-life deficit, consider becoming a channel member or leaving a super... I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, let's marry him. Mission failed. I don't have any boats. How could you give me a mission to blockade a port in Kilikia? And I don't even have one boat. The council's like, go blockade that port. They don't even give me a boat. Okay. Hey, I can build a port now. I can train a ladya. The ladya is a Russian ship akin to a cog, crossed with a longboat. Okay, I need a port. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a port. Hopefully that'll open a trade route with Constantinople's port. That would be nice. Robert says, I feel like all Total War games are really bad at portraying skirmishes and raids in general. Every battle is kind of a pitched battle. I agree. I mean, it's definitely hard to fight that way, right? Like skirmishing and things like that. So that is something that definitely needs to be improved in something like Empire Total War. Blockade port of Adrianople. Again, I don't have a boat. At least that's closer. Okay. Should I make land clearance? Why is the Genoese army just hanging out here?
I am a soldier. Speak to our representatives.
Okay. I should build something for the economy. Should I go for land clearance here? I think I will. Alright, let me end the turn here and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Failed crusade at Tunis. Okay. And that was a rebel province, right? Yeah, so I guess it's good that these Renaissance crusades don't work very well. I wonder how the Kingdom of Cyprus is doing. Okay. Wow, I really wish the Byzantines and the Ottomans would actually fight. I've seen them fight before, just not right now. Okay, so we got the port I wanted, which is nice. Okay, so I've got a lot of princes hanging around. I wish I could attack someone. The only city that's vulnerable right now is Constantinople. Also, everyone, I would like to announce that we are very close to hitting 5,000 subscribers. And I'm very grateful to everyone for helping us reach that number. We are extremely close. Just a few more subscribers, and we'll hit 5,000. So I will be doing the face reveal. I know I said I would do it after 4,000, but I didn't have my setup ready, and it's still not great, but it's going to be better soon. So I will be doing face reveal, and I actually do have an in case anyone is interested in learning about Mesopotamian history, I actually have released a course on Udemy about the history of 3rd millennium Mesopotamia, and I will be updating that, and I will have the link to that on Discord, and I'll put it on YouTube as well in case anyone is interested in learning about 3rd millennium Mesopotamian history. Okay. Now, we do have a lot of stuff constructed, but I need more money here. I just need more. Should I go for land clearance or should I go for protected anchorage? I should probably go for protected anchorage. Let's go for very high tax rate in Targovist. And then I'll go for the protected anchorage in Tarnovo. So let's end the turn here. Heath says, any plans to do videos on ancient languages and linguistics? You know, I'm thinking about it. I have taught Old Persian, Achaemenid Persian, before, so if anyone is interested in Old Persian or Sumerian, yeah, I'll think about making videos about that. Unfortunately, since Gilgamesh is mostly known from the Epic of Gilgamesh and the Sumerian Gilgamesh stories from the 21st century BC, the Ur-3 period, the historical Gilgamesh reigned in perhaps the 28th century BC. It's really hard to say anything specific about Gilgamesh in terms of the history of 3rd millennium Mesopotamia. But that is something to talk about for sure. And I think I do cover it in my the course I made on Udemy. Okay. Perhaps I should go for the small Orthodox chapel. But you know, I said I was going to wait for the protected anchorage. Oh, I got another prince. Oh boy. There's just too many enemies right now. Let's see. You know what?
An honor to serve, my lord. We would see you dead, hidden.
Let's take
yes.
these guys.
Yes, Lord. God be with us, men. We march to battle.
And let's crush them. Very good.
Strength and honor. We are victorious.
Okay, very good. Let's go back to Tarnovo. Okay. You know, perhaps I'll send some of my
An honor to
guys
yes, Lord. Yes.
to Moldova to take out this army.
March to battle.
Scania says, do you like what your voice sounds like? I don't like listening to my own voice. No, I don't. But I've heard that some people think it's relaxing. I had a friend who would call me to help them fall asleep. Like I would talk about, I don't know, Sargon or something, and they would fall asleep. But then, of course, I would be awake.
Honor to serve, my lord.
So that was a problem.
Confronting the enemy honorably, my lord.
What do you think of the Gilgamesh interpretation from the Fate franchise, if you know about it? What is the Fate franchise? I don't know.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Okay. So let's end the turn again. Oh, do you look like what your voice sounds like? I don't know what that means. I'm confused. By the way, I'm reading the conversation in the comments about stances and raiding in Total War Games, and I'm really enjoying the conversation. So keep it going. I hope everyone is enjoying that conversation. I know I'm not talking about it, but I'm listening.
An honor to serve, my lord. God be with us, men.
Talk is cheap. Come face me.
Yeah, so that Ottoman army is just not moving anywhere. Louis says, Gudea, would you consider doing bedtime stories? He's too old. At some point soon, I think I will have to.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Okay, so now the brigands are in Golden Horde territory, so that's fine with me.
An honor to serve, my lord. With honor.
Okay, so let's have some troops hang out there. Let's end the turn. I heard a besieging sound. Okay. Now,
An honor. Yes,
you know, let's get our princes. Let's bring them back to Tarnovo.
yes. Be ready to move in the morning, men.
Yeah, I just don't know what the Ottomans
God's servant.
and the Byzantines are doing. It's really bothering me. I have to check out ASMR. I don't know. Like, I saw this video once. Like, a friend of mine was showing me what ASMR is because I had never seen one, and so it was like this guy
We gain no
eating
honor
a
by
lollipop
riding
or whatever, and I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't have to do that, right? Mission failed. I don't have a boat. What do you want from me?
An honor to serve, my lord.
I wonder if I should besiege Adrianople. Take everyone except for Slavy. No, take Slavy, leave Sermon. Let's do this.
We march to battle.
Oh, Byzantines. Yeah, you know, Alex, that's a great idea for a mod that replaces forced march with road maintenance. That's so much better than... yeah, let's assist the Byzantines. And then nothing happened. Okay. No, that's a good idea. Could you leave a link for that mod? I would like to check it out. Send an emissary. I don't have any emissaries. Oh, I have a princess.
What do you require of me?
Okay. So I'll send her to Poland.
With pleasure.
How much money would I need to pay you to read a Curious George book? Oh. Well, you want like a Gudea ASMR channel where I read like Curious George? Would that be copyright infringement? I guess not.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Can I besiege Adrianople, please?
We march to war. Yes, my king. Laying siege.
Byzantines, you stay there. You don't move.
Besieging army at your command.
Total War ASMR, is that what everyone wants? Yeah, kids love Byzantines. Who doesn't? Okay, this guy looks pretty good. He's loyal. Oh, my princess. She was supposed to talk to Poland. Well, I don't have any diplomats anymore. It's a citadel, so it has good defenses. So I think I'm going to wait. I don't think the Byzantines will reinforce me here. So I have to wait. Author is Snowykin. Okay, I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, I think 2019 was the last patch for Rome 2, so that mod should still work if it was updated in 2019. I can't remember what month Rome 2 got that last patch. The Doge of Genoa is dead. Cyprus is fighting with Sicily. That's great. Yeah, the AI in this campaign has just had a brain freeze or something. I have actually not had a campaign like this in any mod in a long time. I mean, I used to see this all the time in a lot of mods, but yeah, this is interesting. I taught computers 1 year. The mod title is Forced March Military Engineering. Okay. I'll take a look at that, because that's a great idea. That was one of the biggest problems with Rome 2. The AI just abusing forced march.
How may I serve?
Okay, most of the population is back to being Orthodox, so that's good. So let's finish taking Adrianople, and I think I'll have to end the stream after that, unfortunately. We've had a great stream today, very fun. Hopefully, next time I stream, we'll be at 5,000 subscribers. Okay, so just a couple more turns here. If you want to work at a McDonald's, get a history major. I'm a history major. I was a history major. I'll see you, Scania Vikings. Good to see you. Sorry about that, had to check on something. I teach ancient history and languages. I've taught Achaemenid Persian and history as well, Near Eastern. The Ottoman AI does seem to have a serious problem. But actually, the Byzantine AI is also not working effectively. I've never had a campaign like this. The AI has been just horrific. Ancient stuff, so mostly ancient Near East. Achaemenid period, Sumerian city-states. You could definitely send one of those diorite Gudea statues to Mars. It would be nice if we could put one up there. Charity stream to fund a ticket for one of the Gudea statues in the Louvre to be sent to Mars. How about that? Okay. Oh, it says the defenders of... Or there's a rebel general. Oh, it's Selim.
That you cannot defeat me.
And it says he's Croatian. So I guess he is now Croatian. Okay. Okay. Just one more turn and Adrianople will be ours. Oh, you know what happened to the AI? That general was rebellious and his movement points were down 100%. And then that Ottoman army rebelled. So that's what happened to the Ottomans. It wasn't the AI being brain dead. There we go, I figured out the mystery. Okay, so we've got Adrianople.
To claim these lands. Victory!
Oh, there's another big Ottoman army. But they're being blocked by the Genoese army. And the Byzantines are just kind of hanging out. Again. So now let's get our troops. We'll leave the horse archers. And we'll go take Skopje.
Confronting the enemy honorably, my lord.
Even if they do not deserve it, I will offer the infidels a fair...
Okay, this guy is more loyal, so he won't rebel against the Ottomans.
You, noble infidel.
Orders, my lord.
Oh, I thought he would help public order. But he does not. Oh, his loyalty is 0.
Yes, lord.
Well, get out of there.
I will
Go fight the Ottomans or something. His loyalty is 0. Okay, Simeon.
We shall not relent.
You go to Edirne. Okay, I mean Adrianople. Just some changes there. Okay.
An honor to serve.
So I will be ending the stream in just a minute. Unfortunately, I have to end the stream in a minute. But it was a super fun stream. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I know we didn't really have any big battles, but the Ottoman army betrayed the Ottomans and became a rebel army. So that's what happened. The AI didn't die. It just had an issue with a rebellion. Crusade called against Palermo. Against the Sicilians. Interesting. Okay, guys.
God be with us, men.
Attack Skopje.
March to battle. Yes, my king.
Okay, very good.
To the enemy.
And the Genoese are still blocking the Ottoman army. So that's great. Just another turn or so. Let's see if we can get Skopje here. In just a few turns. And thanks again everyone for helping the channel get to almost 5,000 subscribers. I'll make a post about it once I get to 5K. Okay. Just a couple more turns and Skopje will fall. Seems like the Byzantines are building up a big army there in Thrace. Can they actually fight the Ottomans? It would be nice. Okay. Just another couple turns. Wait a minute. Jod says, hey Gudea, have you ever hit that quag bob? What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, so the Mamluks declared war on me. Oh, and here is that Ottoman army that went rebel? Or maybe that was another army. I don't know. Vlad Dracula will soon take Skopje, and the Balkans will be under Valakian control completely. In just a couple of turns. The world is round, the mission is failed, and Skopje is ours.
Faith and courage have
Okay,
made us
just some
victorious.
minor sacking. And now the Ottomans have been completely pushed out of the Balkans.
Victory!
Very nice. Okay, everyone, I think that's a good place to end the stream. So, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you all for the support for the channel. Thank you all for the wonderful chat. I'll see you all in the next video.